You remember those days? Talking to yourself in the backyard with a basketball in your hands, jacking up shots, imagining that it was you making that game winning buzzer beater? Basketball is a make or miss game. The only way to ensure that you make that last shot is by mastering the jump shot. The jump shot is an essential skill that any young hooper should aspire to master. And in today's game, with Stephen Curry revolutionizing the three-point shot, it's almost a formality that any young star can shoot the lights out. In order to shoot a good ball, everything starts from the bottom up. Your jump shot doesn't start with your form and your follow through, but rather with a great base. Your feet are your base, and they should be shoulder width apart. Based on which hand is your shooting hand, your lead foot, or the foot that you lead with, should correspond to the shooting hand. Therefore, if you shoot with the left hand, your lead foot should be the left, followed by the right. Make sure that your feet are always pointed towards the basket. Next comes the upper half of a jump shot, which involves your hand and your shot pocket. Certain people have a one or a two motion shot. A one motion shot refers to the ball being brought up in the pocket and released in one motion. A two motion shot refers to two steps, getting the ball in the pocket and then releasing. Based on where you align, either works, but in order to master your jump shot, you must first figure this out. The final and most important part of a great jumper is the hand placement. Hand placement involves your shooting hand and your offhand, which refers to the hand that does not push the ball. Your shooting hand will always sit under the ball, and make sure that you leave a little bit of room between your fingertips and the palm, because if the ball is sitting on your palm, that's not good. We don't want that. Then place your offhand on the side of the ball. If you like, use the laces to align your fingers. That's what they're there for. Now that the ball is in the shooting hand, we keep the offhand steady and release the ball with the shooting hand all the way through. When you think it's over, it's not. The most important part of shooting the shot is after the shot has been released. Like I said previously, the offhand should guide the ball all the way through the shot and make sure that it's steady. But the shooting hand, once the ball is released, always follows the path in a straight line. What do I mean by that? I mean that when you shoot the ball, it's like you're rolling a bowling ball. If you roll the ball and it's like and your hand is shaky and you're not giving it like a straight path to drive through, it's not gonna be you're gonna get a gutter ball. You're gonna miss. But the same goes for shooting basketballs too. When you shoot the ball and your shooting hand is shaky and your form isn't following through, you're not giving the ball a straight path to drive through. You always want to hold your follow through all the way until you see the ball go through the net. Point your finger down at the net as well to give your ball sort of like you're just pointing at where you want the ball to travel to. You understand? When you do that, all of a sudden you're giving the ball a straight path to go, and the only place that the ball will go is the net, the bottom of the net, which is what you want. You want that jump shot to just be pure. You want it to hit the net. No rim, nothing, just a swish. You could always do it. It just took a little bit of practice. Get as many shots up as you can, and then some. All of a sudden, you'll be shooting like Steph Curry in no time. So to wrap up this presentation, I'll be doing a sort of question and answer for any frequently asked questions that people may have regarding shooting the ball. Question 1. What type of practice should I be getting in to practice my jump shot? The best way to practice your jump shot is to be shooting from the inside out. Focus on mastering your form first before spreading out to the three-point line or, half court or any type of shot like that. You always want to shoot the free throws first. That's the best way to practice your form. Just by standing at the free throw line and getting up free throws over and over, you're bound to master the shot. And then you can spread from the mid-range to the three-point line to deep range if you think you have that kind of ability. Anything is possible, but you always want to start from the inside out. Question 2. How many jump shots should I be getting a day? Like I said previously, the best amount of jump shots to get is as many as you can and then some. If you feel like you have to shoot 50 jumpers a day, shoot 100. If you have to shoot 100 jumpers a day, shoot 200. The best way to master your shot, and I say your shot because it's yours, the best way to master your shot is repetition. All these adjustments we can make to your form and everything like that mean nothing if you're not getting in the proper reps and the proper practice to sort of tweak your muscle memory to where your body will just make it second nature. That's the best way. Question 3. Is it okay if I shoot with my non-dominant hand? For instance, I'm right-handed, but I prefer to shoot with the left. Is it okay if I make that change? Yes. If you feel more comfortable shooting the ball with your left hand as opposed to your right, or your right hand as opposed to your left, even though you might be dominant in the other, doesn't matter. Make the change. All these tweaks and adjustments that we've been making to your shot mean nothing if you don't feel comfortable shooting the ball. I'm right-handed, but I shoot left. James Harden is right-handed, but he shoots left. You see, just because you're dominant in one hand doesn't mean that it's the best way for you to shoot the ball. If you feel comfortable doing it one way, then start that way and then build your shot up from the bottom up, like I said before. But nothing matters if you're not comfortable shooting the ball. So don't be afraid to make that change. Thank you for your time, and remember the 3 steps that we gave you that you should use to help tweak and adjust your jump shot as you learn that you can shoot the ball like any other NBA hooper out there as long as you put the work in. The hours are most important. The work is most important. Thank you.